Hello everybody. I remembered in the last video that I talked about making more bedding for starting another breeder bin, because I lost my breeder bin. I did a dumbass one. So, an empty bucket, get some paper. This used to be where we put the shredded paper in the bucket. Now we put it in the garbage bag because for some unknown reason we seem to make a lot of garbage around here, and it turns into shred.
A lot of it thanks to Amazon.
Coffee. But coffee. So if you were to put paper in a worm bin and wet it, it would be, the worms would run away from it because it's not prepared. Eggshells, calcium and grit. Okay, molasses water, the sugar they love, and dechlorinized water, aka water through a Brita that stood overnight. Mix. Get it wet. And I mean good and wet. Because being that this stuff's going to go into a breeder bin, I don't necessarily want it to start heating in this bucket. It might. It don't matter because I'm going to stir it up anyway. I don't necessarily want it to start heating. But what happens is if you let this sit in this bucket for a while with a little bit of air involved, so that it doesn't go anaerobic. That's a big word for me.
I think you like that word.
You basically, the microbes and stuff get commencing to activation. It starts breaking down the paper. The coffee and the paper start reacting together. It's a carbon source and a nitrogen source reacting with moisture, and it just changes the makeup. The calcium is there for the worms and eventually for the plants. It really doesn't change the effect that we're going for here. It's just time to mix it in and get it all in. Mix that till the water's all not collecting in the bottom of the container bucket. Just keep mixing it. It's pretty wet.
Yep.
But it's not done soaking it up yet either. It takes, there's still more room in that paper to soak up more moisture. So it's getting to be the consistency that I like to leave it sit at. I'll check it in a few days, see if I need to add some more moisture. If I do, it'll probably be in the form of molasses water, because that gets your paper sweetened up and the sugars start everything working. There's enough sugar in this to make it start working, just add that little bit. But worms like sugar. Molasses is sugar. It's a natural sugar. Unsulfurated, unsulfured molasses. Has to be unsulfured molasses. So, cover it with a bag. Just to keep the moisture down. Leave the lid on loosely. Done.